Welcome to FluentUp English, where we make learning English fun, exciting, and totally achievable. Have you ever listened to native English speakers and thought, wow, they're talking way too fast? Don't worry, you're not alone. Fast English can feel like a speeding train. But today, we're going to slow it down and give you the tools to understand every single word. In this 20-minute video, you'll discover practical techniques to master fast English conversations. We'll explore pronunciation tricks, connected speech, and real-life examples to boost your confidence. Whether you're watching movies, chatting with friends, or listening to podcasts, you'll be ready to catch every word. So, grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's unlock the secrets of fast English together. You've got this. Let's start by understanding why English sounds like a blur to non-native speakers. Native speakers don't just talk quickly, they use shortcuts, blend words, and follow a unique rhythm. This is called connected speech, and it's the heart of fast English. But here's the good news. You don't need to be a native speaker to understand it. With a few simple techniques, you can train your ears to keep up, and we're going to show you how. One major reason English sounds fast is reductions. Reductions happen when native speakers shorten or combine words. For example, going to becomes gonna, want to turns into wanna, and have to sounds like hafta. Imagine a native speaker saying, I'm going to meet my friends later. Did you hear gonna instead of going to? That's a reduction in action. Another common one is, what are you doing? Which often sounds like, what you're doing. These shortcuts are everywhere in casual English, but once you learn to recognize them, they're no longer a mystery. Another factor is linking, where words flow together like a single sound. For example, in the phrase pick up, the K blends into the U, making it sound like pike up. Or in turn off, the N connects to the O, so it's turn off. Linking makes sentences smooth but tricky for learners. Don't worry. We'll practice this later to make it second nature. English also has a unique stress and rhythm. It's a stress-timed language, meaning we emphasize important words and rush through others. For example, in I'll see you tomorrow, see and morrow are stressed, while I'll and you are said super fast. This creates a bouncy rhythm that can feel overwhelming at first. But with practice, you'll start to hear the beat of English. Here's your first tip. Listen actively. Don't just let the words wash over you. Focus on how they sound. Try watching an English show or podcast with subtitles. Pause when something sounds fast. Repeat it slowly, and notice reductions, linking, or stress patterns. You're already taking the first step with FluentUp English, so give yourself a pat on the back. Now that you know why English sounds fast, let's explore how to understand it. These techniques are like superpowers for your ears, and with a little practice, you'll feel like native speakers are slowing down just for you. Get ready to level up your listening skills. First, master common reductions. We talked about gonna, wanna, and hafta, but there are many more. For example, could've becomes coulda, should've turns into shoulda, and let me sounds like lemme. Let's practice these together. Repeat after me. I have to go now. I could have called earlier. Let me try that again. Feel how natural they sound? To get better, listen to a short clip from a native speaker. Try a movie trailer, a YouTube vlog, or even a TikTok video. Write down any reductions you hear, like dunno for don't know or kinda for kind of. The more you spot them, the easier it is to follow fast English. Next, focus on linking sounds. Linking happens when words blend together, making them sound like one. There are 3 types to know: consonant to vowel, consonant to consonant, and vowel to vowel. For consonant to vowel linking, try take out. The K in take flows into the O in out, so it sounds like tuck out. For consonant to consonant, say good day. The D sounds merge, making it goo day. For vowel to vowel, like go away, a soft W connects them. Go away. Let's practice. Pick it up, stop playing, see it now. Say each one slowly, then speed up. You're training your ears and mouth to handle the flow of fast English. Keep practicing, and it'll feel effortless. Another technique is to use connectors to follow the flow. Connectors are words like and, but, so, because, or however. They guide conversations, but native speakers say them quickly. For example, in I was tired, so I stayed home. So is rushed but signals a reason is coming. Or in I wanted to go but it was raining, but hints at a change. To get better, listen to a dialogue and mark where you hear connectors. Let's begin by understanding why English often sounds like a blur to non-native speakers. The speed itself isn't the only problem. What really makes it difficult is connected speech. Native speakers don't pronounce each word clearly and separately. Instead, they blend words together, drop certain sounds, and use rhythm in a way that's very different from how English is written. For example, do you want to eat becomes do you want to eat? The words aren't missing. They're simply connected, creating a smoother and faster flow. You might think that native speakers are mumbling or skipping words, but in reality, they're speaking efficiently. Imagine a river flowing quickly. The water doesn't stop at each rock. It moves around and over it smoothly. Connected speech is the same. Once you understand how this flow works, listening to English becomes easier and even enjoyable. It starts to sound like music, a rhythm you can follow. Now let's talk about reductions. Reductions are when native speakers shorten or contract common phrases. Instead of going to, they say gonna. Instead of want to, they say wanna. Have to becomes hafta. These reductions are used all the time in everyday English, especially in casual conversations. You might hear someone say, I'm going to meet my friends later, or what you doing tonight? Which means, what are you doing tonight? At first, these might sound confusing, but once you learn the patterns, they become easy to spot. Think of reductions as the shortcuts of the English language. Just like we say TV instead of television or ad instead of advertisement, reductions make speech faster and more natural. These forms aren't wrong. They're a real part of spoken English. When you train your ears to recognize them, English starts to feel more familiar and predictable. Like learning a fast game, once you get used to the pace and rules, it becomes much easier to follow. Another key part of fast English is linking sounds. This happens when one word connects smoothly to the next. For example, pick up sounds like pike up, and turn off becomes turn off. Linking often involves blending consonants and vowels so that speech flows without stopping. This makes English sound faster and harder to understand at first, but with practice you'll start to hear the connections clearly. Let's try a quick exercise. Say these pairs slowly. Check it, leave it, make it. Now say them faster. Check it, leave it, make it. Hear the difference? These small changes make you sound more fluent and also help you understand others better. Practice this with real sentences like, can you make it on time? Or, I'll leave it there. Say them slowly, then quickly. Repeat this until it feels natural. Next, let's talk about stress and rhythm. English is a stress-timed language, meaning we put more emphasis on some words and rush through others. This creates a kind of musical beat in every sentence. For example, in I'll see you tomorrow, the words see and tomorrow are stressed, while I'll and you are quick and soft. Learning to recognize this rhythm will help you predict what comes next in a sentence, making it easier to follow along, even at high speed. Here's an easy way to practice. Clap your hands while repeating a sentence like, I'll meet you at 3 o'clock. Feel the beat? The more you expose yourself to this rhythm, the easier it gets to understand spoken English, because your brain starts to expect the pattern. Another powerful technique is active listening. This means listening with focus and attention. Don't just let English wash over you. Pay attention to the sounds. Watch a short video clip or podcast with subtitles. Pause when something sounds fast. Repeat it slowly, then match the original speed. Write down any reductions, linking, or stress patterns you notice. This is how you train your ears, step by step. Think of active listening like a workout. At first, it's tiring. You might miss words, feel confused, or get frustrated. But every minute you spend listening with intention is like lifting a weight. Your listening muscles grow stronger, and soon you'll be able to handle faster and more natural English without thinking twice. To bring everything together, let's look at some real-life examples. Imagine a friend says, Hey, what you doing? I'm going to hang out and grab some food. Let's break that down. Watcher equals what are you? Gonna equals going to, and hang out links as hang out. These phrases are full of connected speech and reductions. Repeat them out loud. Try to match the speed and tone. The more you imitate natural speech, the easier it becomes to understand it. Another example from the workplace. We need to finish this by Friday, so let's meet tomorrow. Listen for need to, linking as need to. And let's meet, sounding like one phrase. You can also hear the connector so, which helps guide the sentence. Try a podcast or a TV show scene and note and, so, or because. This helps you predict what's next, making fast speech easier to follow. Finally, practice shadowing for pronunciation. Understanding fast English is easier when you can say it yourself. Shadowing is a fun way to practice. Pick a short audio clip, like a movie line or a song lyric, and repeat it exactly as the speaker says it. Copy their speed, reductions, and linking. For example, try saying, I'm going to call you later, what you doing? Like a native speaker. Record yourself, then compare it to the original. It's like karaoke for English learning. Start with a 10-second clip and practice daily. You'll be amazed at how much clearer fast English sounds. Here's a challenge. Choose one technique: reductions, linking, connectors, or shadowing, and practice it for 5 minutes every day this week. Maybe listen for gonna in a video, shadow a movie line, or spot so in a podcast. Write down what you learn and share it with a friend or in our comments below. You're building skills that will make fast English feel like a breeze with FluentUp English. Let's bring it all together with real-life examples. We'll show you how reductions, linking, and connectors work in everyday situations, from casual chats to workplace talks. First, a casual chat. Picture two friends talking. Hey, what you doing this weekend? I'm going to hang out with some friends and grab some food. Let's break it down. Watcha is a reduction of what are you? Gonna is going to. Hang out links together as hangout. And is a fast connector. Practice with me. What you doing? I'm going to hang out. Say it fast like a native speaker. Awesome. Now try this. I don't know, maybe I'll chill. Notice dunno for don't know and the linking in maybe. You're sounding more natural already. Next, a work conversation. Here's a colleague talking. We need to finish this project by Friday, so let's meet tomorrow to plan it out. Let's analyze. Need to links as need to. So is a quick connector signaling a suggestion. Let's reduces to let's. Plan it out links as plain it out. Repeat after me. We need to finish, so let's meet. Feel the rhythm. Try another. I could have done it, but I need more time. Spot the coulda and but. You're getting the hang of it. Finally, a movie line. I could have been a star, but I didn't try hard enough. Notice, coulda is could have, but is a fast connector. Didn't links to try as didn't try. Hard enough links as hard enough. Say it with me. I could have been a star. Perfect. Now try. What you waiting for? Let's go. Catch the watcher and let's. You're sounding like a pro. Let's do a quick listening exercise to test your skills. I'll say a sentence fast and you try to catch the words. Ready? I'm going to grab some coffee. Want to come along? Pause the video and repeat it. Did you hear gonna and wanna? Write down what you heard and try again if you missed anything. Here's another. We have to finish this, so let me check the schedule. Pause and repeat. This is how you train your ears to keep up with fast English. To take your skills further, use resources with transcripts. Try BBC Learning English podcasts or YouTube channels like English Addict with Mr. Steve. They're perfect for a 2 to B1 learners. Pick a 1-minute clip, listen for reductions, linking or connectors, and write them down. Then, shadow the clip by repeating it. Do this for 10 minutes a day, and fast English will start to feel slower and clearer. You can also watch TV shows like Friends or The Office with subtitles. Pause when you hear something fast, break it down, and practice. You're building a superpower, and it's working with FluentUp English. Congratulations! You've made it to the end with FluentUp English. You've learned why English sounds fast, how to spot reductions, linking, and connectors, and how to practice with real-life examples. Fast English isn't a mystery anymore. It's a challenge you're ready to tackle. Every time you practice, you're getting closer to understanding native speakers with ease. Imagine watching a movie, chatting with a friend, or joining a conversation and catching every word. That's the future you're building right now. Keep practicing with podcasts, movies, or even small talk with English speakers. Try the 5-minute challenge we mentioned and share your progress in the comments below. We love hearing from you. If this video helped you, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to FluentUp English, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Share this video with a friend who's learning English, and let's grow this community together. You're doing amazing work, and we're so proud of you. See you in the next video.